Alright, what's the deal, y'all? It's your boy JP. I'm back with another video. We're gonna be reacting to Larry Bird trash talking. Now, over the years, I've always heard, you know, Larry Bird was a big trash talker. A lot of people say he might be the greatest trash talker of all time. Now, there's people that get mentioned as well, like NBA players like Gary Payton. They say he was a big trash talker, but you know, a lot of fans from back in the day say that he was definitely top-notch trash talkers, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see what Larry Bird was telling these people, you know, how he was throwing them off their game. And yeah, we're gonna jump right in and make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on so you know anytime I post a video. Request any videos you'd like for me to react to. When I got you, I'm gonna get them done. But yeah, let's waste no time. Let's see how Larry was doing it, man. One.
So we playing them in the last play. He says to James Worthy, he says, you guys don't have to worry about it. I'm gonna go right over that corner. He said, they're gonna set a screen for me. We're taking the ball out. He said, I'm gonna curl right over. And he's telling us to play. He's telling us to play before they even take it out. He said, I'm gonna go right over to that corner and I'm gonna catch it, and I'm gonna shoot it, and I'm gonna tie the game or win the game, whatever the case may be. They take the ball out, and I think it was either Danny or DJ, the late great DJ. Yeah. Take the ball out, the man curl right to the corner, caught the shot, shot a three, game over. It's like, are you effing kidding me?
That's a bad man.
Shake his hand. I'm a rookie. I'm playing against the Boston Celtics in the Boston Garden. Go shake. And Larry put both hands behind his back. He wouldn't shake my hand. I said, okay, he's just getting into the game. First play, he don't even belong in the league, Holmes. And he shoots a three. Now, I wasn't mad that he made the three. But I said, there's something, this called me Holmes. and he came down and did it again, so I'm pissed, you know. So the next time down, see me on the breakneck pitch, and I jump up and I throw it down on him. I mean, he fouls me. And he said, hey, Rook, I like you. You got hot. He said, but I'm still getting 30 on your ass. I mean, that's who he was. But that was the only time he ever talk trash to me, because he respected me, because he knew that I was gonna keep coming. That really taught me something, you know. If you wasn't prepared to play against guys like that, you got embarrassed.
I'm gonna be honest, I kind of was gonna say that too, like while he was telling his stories, like them top players, them top dogs, they only respect people that come at them, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, if they could really do you how they want to, and you don't have no comeback or try, they not gonna respect it. But they always gonna respect players that's coming at them. That's the only way, you know, to gain the greats respect. And that's what you gotta do. If you're coming in as a rookie, you gotta go at all of them, all the top dogs. You gotta go all at, you know, so they can know, like, oh yeah, this rookie's gonna be him at some point.
This story about Larry Bird, I remember him. He was cursing under his breath, and I asked him, I said, Larry, what's going on with you? He says, you guys are being disrespectful to me. And I says, what are you talking about? He says, you guys are putting a white guy on me.
Oh!
That's disrespectful.
Wait, who's the white guy you put on him?
I can't remember who it was. I just started laughing. I had no comeback. He says, it's disrespectful when y'all put a white guy on me. And I'm sitting there like, I'm laughing in the middle of a game.
Larry Bird told Robert Reedy the other day that he should have stayed in preaching. That was funny. He had 50 points.
And you know,
he said, yeah, 50 points.
Playing no great defense. He like sagging off a little bit. So he tell the guy, you can't shoot. So I'm not worrying about guard. I said, man, shoot it in the face. Shoot it.
Mark hit a three-pointer on Larry Bird and said, take a look at that. And Bird just came right back and hit three three-pointers in a row, and just basically said to him, and we all heard it, that you're out of your league.
Or he'd say, DJ, give me the ball, or DJ, give me the ball. I got this guy in the torture chamber down here. Why the guy was standing right there listening to him say it.
The baller went to Larry, and Isaiah was all out of whack. He had the ball at three-point range. He goes, hey, who's guarding me? Everybody looked around. He just stood there, held the ball, and Isaiah said, he ran out there and just shot it, three-pointer. Too late.
Was the originator of getting in your face and talking trash. And then you sit there and you go, this guy up in my face talking noise. He ain't that fast, he's slow, but he knew how to aggravate you, agitate you enough to get you out of your game.
I was guarding him my rookie year. He looked at me and he goes, you can't stop me. And I looked at him and I said, gosh, boy, you're so confident. He goes, confident? You're a rookie. You don't know anything. He proceeded to score like 10 straight points on me. The coach took me out the game. He walks by and he's laughing at me. Larry Bird catches the ball in the corner. I take off running out at Larry Bird. And right when he's getting ready to shoot, I jump. And as I go by, him, he tells me, he says, "Fly, Bird."
Oh.
And I go right by him, he shoots the ball, it's nothing but nylon.
Larry Bird was a pain in the neck. Anytime we had a chance to win, Larry Bird changed that.
Larry Bird. Follows his own shot. Oh, there was a certain confidence you had because, you know, if you ever got in trouble, give the ball to Larry and get out of his way, and he delivered.
Double teaming Bird. Larry, fake, fall away.
I'm sure people enjoy teammates like that. At the end of the day, you know, man, if we in a sticky situation, this is a certified bucket. You could give him the ball and get out his way, he gonna change the whole dynamic of the game. That's a lot of respect right there.
Remember, well, you had the Bird night.
I had the Bird night. Yeah, that was a tough night, man. You know, the biggest argument that night is, well, you only scored 6 on me. You know?
But nobody was guarding Bird, were they?
Well, we were trying.
You were trying to.
You know, but when a guy is literally coming up the court, calling his shots, and, you know, Bird talked a lot of trash.
And that's in New Orleans.
That's in New Orleans. In that game, we're on the free throw line, and he literally says, left side, over across the 3, and you're listening to him. That's a tough feeling.
But, okay, so you guys got Antoine Carr and Cliff Livingston got fined by Fratello, I think.
And Eddie Johnson for celebrating.
Celebrating Bird.
Yeah, it was the best film session. Every time when I see Mike, we still laugh.
God,
it was
good.
It was the greatest film session ever because back then you didn't have, you know, you watched the real game and just went, you know, with a video. And Mike rewound the celebration 20 times. He just kept, not the shot, he just kept rewinding it, showing the guys, you remember, they're giving each other high five.
And then somebody falls off the bench.
Yeah, that was Eddie Johnson.
Yeah,
that was Eddie Johnson.
Yeah.
Eddie Johnson falls off the bench in laughter.
Oh, that was for that shot.
Antoine Carr and Cliff gives each other high five. And our film session was 20 minutes of that. So
that's how you know you
it wasn't somebody not
you
playing
got the opponents cheer for you.
It was you guys celebrating Larry Bird.
And Fratello wouldn't let it go. He just kept rewinding. And it was.
I think Bird went by the bench one time too.
He fell in a bench. And he called that one. That was the one where he fell in it. He literally said, "Off the glass into the trainer." And, yeah, and so it was a bad night.
And when Larry got on the roll, started shooting the ball, every shot was going in.
Goodbye, she's gone.
I guess the 2-pointer was too close. When he ran by the bench, he goes, "That's a heat check. Just see how hot I am." Right? He runs by Frank Layden, who's the funniest guy in the league, and Frank is coaching, and Larry says to him, "Hey, Frank, don't you have anybody on that bench that can guard me?" He goes, "So nobody out here can." Frank looked down at the bench and goes, "No."
He'll look at you like, "Hey, what you doing out here? You gotta call somebody else." I even heard him tell the coach, "Hey, look, coach, you better get somebody else out here to guard me because I'm killing this guy."
In last year's playoffs, Person was out to make Bird eat his words while adding a few choice comments of his own.
Chuck Person, he definitely has his reputation. During the playoffs, he just went AWOL, you know, and he just went to work.
You can see Wilson playing a little Bird, giving it back to him time.
Chuck Person can talk some trash to Larry Bird now. He scored the last 16 points.
Chuck and Larry down low, greeting one another once again.
Bird, he has caught fire. Person.
Ooh, you see that look?
And look at Bird. Person didn't
Nah, he forced you to time out.
Yeah, it is a little special because I've known Chuck for a while and we've always had run-ins, but it always seems like I get the last word.
Bird's ability to get the final word has made for many a magic moment. And this week, we relive a game when Larry was in rare form and Xavier McDaniel was eager to lend an ear.
Tie game, 13 seconds to play. Celtics basketball, no shot clock.
They called a timeout. He said, "You know I'm going to get it." I said, "I know, I'm going to be waiting."
And during the timeout, I'm going for a play, and I said, "All right, this is what I'm going to run." All right, then you got the ball, you go over here, and you pass to Kevin, then you go to the corner, and Robert, you come over. Then about that time, Larry steps in and says, "Coach, why don't you just give me the ball and tell everybody to get out of the way?"
Yeah.
Well, after the timeout, he walked back on the court. Larry was going down to his position, so he tells Xavier, "I'm getting the ball."
Yeah, he said, I'm gonna get it right here. I'm gonna shoot it right in your face.
10 seconds. 5 and Bird has the basketball. Look out. 2 seconds on the clock.
And you know, he was like, I didn't mean to leave 2 seconds on the clock. I walked right to the sideline like, damn.
Larry Bird just phenomenal the way that he will contribute in the clutch time.
Larry was complaining to the refs, and I was complaining to the refs, and the next time down the court, he got in my face.
I was up 38-6. That's how I summarize it.
The 84 Olympic team was playing an exhibition game against a bunch of pros, including Larry Bird, and they were in the warm-ups. And a ball bounced down from the college end of the court to the pro end. And Michael Jordan went down to chase it. The ball happened to be picked up by Larry Bird. And Michael went up a few feet away from Larry Bird and held out his hands. And Bird took the ball and fired it back down the court over Jordan's head, as if to say, you're not only not getting this ball, I don't give a damn who you are. Larry Bird knows exactly who this guy is and what's going to happen in the next few years. And he wants to get every edge he can get right now.
I got a pull hamstring. So I'm not playing tonight. He walks down to me. Man, I'm sorry you're not playing. But he said, I'm going to tell you what. Since you're here, I'm going to put a show on for you. So you just sit back and watch, okay? And I'm like, man, get out of my face, man. I want to hear that. You know, that's Celtics and the Lakers. Every time he hit one, he look at me.
I remember
Larry's crazy.
Washington one night, and Larry just hit what would have been the game-winning shot, but KC called timeout.
It won't count. It does not count. Boston had called
Oh, I seen this like the highlight is. I think this was like he had just made a shot and the coach called the timeout and messed up the whole play. He came back and hit that shot after he said what he was gonna do.
Larry came back to the bench and, you know, he was a little upset.
He looks at the bench and says, hey guys, when I come back after timeout, I'm going to go right to the same spot and I'm going to kick it in.
He told Washington, I'm going to get the ball.
Yeah. 2 seconds left. The Bullets by 1.
Off the one leg.
Good shot in the Celtics winner. Boy, this is something else. Incredible. And Bird wins it at the buzzer.
Nah, this is definitely great to see, man. Me personally, you know, like from coming up, like playing basketball and stuff, like I love trash talkers, especially like if you somebody that could back it up, you know, because if you talking but you can't back it up, it's like, bruh, you just wasting your breath. But them people that could really ball and really talk and show you, you know, they who they really say they are, I could respect that. And Larry Bird was the definition of that. Because if we gonna be honest, a lot of people, you know, probably look at like, oh, white boys as, oh, they soft and stuff like that. But Larry Bird was not going, you know what I'm saying? He showed people that he was tough and he was gonna talk his talk. He ain't really care who you was, what you was about. He was gonna bring it. So I respect it, you know what I'm saying? So salute to Larry for that. You know, you was definitely doing your thing. But this is the end of the video, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications so you know anytime I post a video. Request any videos you'd like for me to react to, and I got y'all. I'm gonna get them done. But yeah, to the next one. I'm off this. Oh!